So, in my 5 years of existence, I haven't seen for myself the quintessential video of the sea Krait experience. There just hasn't been that video to represent the peaks of life. And as such, I've taken upon myself to serenade you all with my experience. I know, I am so charitable. Giving you plebs was so obvious. And well, for starters, who is the king of the sea? Me, of course. The one and only Dan of the Torrey Strait. And Forrest Gump lover eternal. A real Renaissance man, really. I have beautiful black stripes all over my blue scales and a white underbelly. Don't confuse me with one of those Langell bungaroo. These curious yellow stripes, terrible black ones. They can barely swim. Am I ever glad I've never met one of those scum? I heard terrible stories about them last mating season. Besides that, you'll not be disparaged by those creatures. But you'll get more of me from himself and his majesty. Well, for starters, I am just the biggest fan of Forrest Gump. I mean, what other movie serves the eternal struggle of a Krait? Running into trouble but coming out unscathed. Is there really a better actor than Tom Hanks? I mean, come on. Going all the way from Vietnam to the States. Around to my trips from my abode of New Zealand to my luxurious estates in Indonesia. Really, you could call Australia and Southern Asia my abode. I've got family all over. If you weren't jealous already of my scenic location, I also have the densest coral reefs in my backyard. Quite the quaint place I've set up for myself, really. But you wouldn't know that now, would you, huh? Outside, in the reef. Now we're out in the reef, my favorite and least favorite part of the day. How ironic. The time of royal feasting on such amazing delights, and the fear of death. Rather Macbethian. I, the fool tyrant, and them my cruel revolutionaries. Better yet, how about just describing those feathered beings with their white underbellies and beaks? Give them some thought, though. They do have rather regal appearances. If only I could tame one of those foul beasts. Get up my very own personal farrier, maybe my own hunter. Besides that, I must focus on the delectable foods of my waters. Many a day I munch on delicious squids, crabs, and anything that looks tasty. But I must surmise my guilty pleasure, that of the amazing moray eel. They just have a taste about them, but in this almost endearing kind of way. As if they're born just to feed me. Like I'm their royal herder of sorts. Maybe it's our nature for me to feed on them and then to breed for me. Gross, I know. But what would you expect from your highness? I mean, come on. I must eat like the king I am. And if that comes at the expense of some incompetent and unable-minded creatures, then who would care? They love their service, they love their lives. In servitude to me. A royal conclusion. Well, it has been a pleasure describing all of this to my adoring fans. Am I ever glad I've had the fortune of debrighting my daily life? Not often do you get to be just personal and direct. Life, after all, is so tawdry without anything new after all. As such, I must now bid my adieu. Bye!